So how do you stretch carpet to make it enough when you are short a 2x2 area in a closet? What's good, everybody? It's Carpet Mike here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to make things happen when you run short material on job sites. Now, first things first, anytime you do a job for friends or family, something is gonna go wrong. So in this particular case, a good friend of mine bought a remnant at a store, asked me if I'd stop by and throw it in for him. I typically don't do gigs like this, but he is my dude, so I looked out for him and showed up to throw it in. Here was the catch. The remnant was not big enough. We were short a 2x2 in a closet here. So here is what I did. First things first, you cut everything to perfection, zero waste as you work. So you have a little teeny tiny bit left over to make the material stretch to get the patch in. So you see these little strips I have going there, I just burned the first one together. These are basically like, I don't know, 5-6 inches, somewhere in there, by 2.5 foot strips. So I am seaming these things together strip by strip, and the average carpet guy would throw in the towel with this and say, well, there's not enough material here for me to get this done, so I'm just not going to do it at all. Nah, not at all. We're trying to change the game and make everybody a go-getter here. So when push comes to shove, we grab the material, we stretch it, we shave it, whatever it takes, seam a million pieces together just to get that closet done, get the result for the client, and more importantly, get that check for your pockets. So I took all the scraps there. We're seaming them all together on top of a scrap piece of padding here. We're going to let these dry off. Now we're going to go ahead and drop it in the closet here. Now, we got it as a quarter turn actually, just to make it enough, because if I went the other way, it'd be like 5 more pieces seamed onto this. Hey, you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'd have quarter turned it anyway, in all reality, just because of the layout. But in this case, I had no choice. So I got the piece in the closet there. We have the running seam lined up. Now the cross seam that I'm going to do there, I got the main piece overlapped the new piece I just seamed together. Now I am going to go ahead and peel that back, and I am going to put a fresh edge on that there. Reason being, the factory edge is always chewed up, and you want to get a nice clean edge on that so you could go ahead and have something seamed to and have it hold up for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and shave about a 1/2 inch off of that, taking a super sharp blade to it when I do it, and always watch your fingertips when you're cutting, because the last thing you want is to lob a finger off when you're trying to piecework a little corner of a job together. So everything's lined up on the running. Now I'm marking the cross seam with my knife. Made it to the other end. Now I got to peel this thing back. Look at all that. It's just seam tape everywhere. This whole job is nothing but seam tape. And now I'm going to go ahead and play connect the dots on that. We're going to go from dot to dot to dot, cutting a nice straight line, and boom. All right, the cross seam's ready now. Everything's good. Now I need to get some seam tape under this, and we need to get down to action burning this bad boy together here. So you get the seam tape. I already have it under the running part. Got to put the cross seam together here. So I'm going to pull that up, get it under. I got to release about 2 inches of the running part to get everything to hold up. I'll do that when I start seaming the second part of this. All right, irons on the seam tape, good to go. Let that sit there about 8 to 10 seconds. We're going to slide that forward. Put the first half of it together, and you really want to make sure that corner where we started off lines up right, because if it doesn't, you are going to have a little bit of a disaster on your hands when you do the other seam there. I'm going to go ahead and slide that out. Now here's where it gets tricky. Typically you would set it down on the seam tray, but on this one, we're just going to keep on going, see what kind of fun we can get into. Now I got it on the running seam. So the cross seams burned together. You want to be careful when you're peeling this up and everything, because you could peel apart the seam you just did. But I do need to pull the running seam apart just a little bit to get a fresh start under the cross seam there. I know it sounds like a lot, especially to someone that may be a newbie viewing this, but watch and learn. So we started burning the running seam together now. Blending it in with our fingers because we don't believe in tractor tools around here. Take it to the other end. I'm going to go ahead and blend that in. Life is good. Then we're going to slide that seam iron out in another second here. Put the balance of it together. Then from there, all we have to do is wait about 5 to 10 minutes. Let that seam cool. We're going to tap that corner on with our kicker. Get it all trimmed and tucked beautifully, and bam. We are going to get that paycheck, because that's what it's all about. Keeping the clients happy, grabbing that cash. Nothing glamorous about the carpet and flooring business other than getting money and then reinvesting that money so your money grows while you sleep. So, hope this video has been helpful for any of you out there that are running short on carpet on your job sites, or anybody that's just like, hey, I typically walk off jobs like this. Pause, man. Do what it takes to get the job done, get that check, and then get on to the next gig there. So I truly appreciate you taking the time to check this out. Thank you so much, and I'll connect with you on the next video.